Well, it's been some time since I did some amp projects, and I had this lying around. I ordered it a few months back, but didn't get around to doing anything with it. It's like a head cabinet I ordered from Tubetown. It's still in the plastic. So we have the head itself and some extra what seems to be case candy. No, it's probably the back door or something. Let's open it up. Whoa. Okay. It's the cleats for the front probably. And we get a bottle of glue for free. That's kind of nice. So let's unwrap it. I have so many Geloso amps, I wanted to put one in this head. I also have a matching 112 cabinet over there, which we will have a look at later. Let's unwrap this baby. Well, here's the first test run of trying to scorch some pine, and works nicely. I sanded it off, this piece at least. Let's sand it again and see what the remains of the scorch is. it looks kind of nice after first staining. We may even skip the second session. I don't know, it looks kind of good. Just try and letting it dry in the sun for now. So while the first layer of clear coat on the head is drying, we can have a look at the cap, which I still have to unwrap. Cap or unwrap. Okay, here it is. Baffle screws and all. Even got 2 back panels and a slot for the input jack. We'll have to take it apart before we do anything to it, of course. It's a 112 lem from Tube Down. Tube Down. Well, the baffle also will have to come out because we have to check with the cloth material I bought to see what I should be doing with this. Whether it should be painted black, stay like this, get stained a bit in order not to be visible through the grill cloth. So we'll have to do some tests here. But there are quite some screws, quite a few screws to remove in order to remove the baffle. Okay, it's completely disassembled. The baffle's gone off, and we'll scorch these pieces one by one. The back panels first. clear coat is dried. I don't know if it's sufficient, but I really like the look. It looks good, better than I expected. So let's have a look at this grill cloth that I bought. I had a very good reason to buy this grill cloth and not any other. The main reason being that it was on sale. Let's have a look. Yeah. Okay. We could get a 2x10 out of this, but leave some overlap, cut it out, and then think about how we will attach it, probably with staples. TT. Huh? Okay, the baffle is in. The grill cloth has been stapled in. That wasn't easy, and it wasn't nice, and it wasn't beautiful. So I'd rather not show it. Anyway, I still have to remove some of the grill cloth. Okay, we got some protective corners. We got jacks and some protective feet to put on the bottom of both the amp and the head. Okay, the feet are mounted on the cab, and I found a cutter so I can start cutting out some more of the grill cloth, which will be overlapping when the speaker is mounted, especially here. I'll have to fix some staples too. Okay, I cleared away some of the grill cloth which would be obstructing the speaker, so I'm thinking about putting a line of hot glue at the edge of the grill cloth to prevent it from unraveling even further. It will not keep it in place, it's stapled in, but that will keep it from going to shreds. This used to be my first amp. It's a Fender Power Chorus. I bought it in 1990 or 89, and it was a transistor amp, and it has two 12-inch speakers in it. Now this amp has been in a fire, and it destroyed the PCB completely because of the soot. It ate through the PCB and it was a complete loss. So so also suffered some water damage, but they're 8 ohms, and there's nothing really on the speaker. Oh yeah, something here. I will try to salvage these and try them at least in this cab. Well, it doesn't look pretty, but at least it's rootsy and vintage. But before I toss these speakers in the garbage, I want to try them separately, because maybe one is good and one is bad. Wired up like this, they didn't sound too good when I tried them, but I want to give them a second chance. So let's just cut this for now, because we will have to solder later. Seems like we have some cleaning to do, always my favorite part. A lot of the corrosion is coming off. I have to beware not to get too much dirt and dust into the cone, or into the gasket. So at least it fits. So let's try and put the screws in. I'll use the new screws that came with the cabinet. This is what we want. This is the best Geloso amp I worked on. It fits the cab best. This is the one I'm gonna build in, but I have to find some way to attach it in a secure way, and I'll have to give this some thought. So but it looks good. We'll have to just take the grill off, and then it will be like this. Maybe drill some holes that these little legs can sink in, and I can sit a little lower. I'll have to find some technical solution to lock the amp into the cab.